The Garden Guide is brought to you by Halifax Seed.
Welcome back. It's time for another edition of the Garden Guide with Emily Trigano, and today we are talking about summer survival.
Absolutely. You've done all of this work to plant the garden, get your lawn looking great, and you just don't want to let it go over the summer. So here's some quick, easy tips to help make it all last through to the fall.
Okay, we need this. So where do we start?
So in the lawn, you're going to keep up with your watering. So think about an inch a week. So think about like a tuna can.
Right.
And if it's really dry and you're going to water your lawn, don't do just a little bit every single day. Put a tuna can on your lawn and give it one really good soaking. So once that tuna can's full, that should be enough water. Okay.
That's a really good tip.
Keep up on your weeding. So I really do like the Weed Be Gone here. That's going to take care of things like dandelions. So keep up on that.
Right, because if you don't, they'll overtake and then you're done.
Absolutely. You're going to want to keep tabs too on, cinch bug if it gets really dry, stuff like that. So just, monitor your lawn. Then when it's moving into the garden, you know what? Aphids, I've already sprayed for aphids with some insecticidal soap. So aphids are a problem this year. And you normally find the aphids because you see ants. So if you see ants crawling around your garden and up on your trees, I'm going to say look out for aphids because
You have aphids.
you may have that problem. If it gets really damp, slugs can also be a problem. And let me tell you, slugs, they can do more damage than you would ever expect overnight.
Really?
I'm talking eating the entire tomato plant just overnight. So slugs, this is a really great product. I love this this Slug Be Gone. It's great, works wonders. If you do have a lot of ants, because right now I find ants are a bit of a problem in my garden beds, I really like these ant bait traps. It keeps it all contained, does a good job with the ants. So that's like the not so fun stuff. When it keeps up with your garden and, growing your vegetables, flowers, herbs, all that stuff, make sure you're staying up on the fertility. So whatever fertilizer you like, whether it's a granular like this ProMix, so we've been using this so far to amend our beds. This Gaia Green, this is a granular as well. Or you could use a water soluble. You want to make sure that your plants are getting nutrients all season long. You're also going to want to make sure you have a really good watering wand. So keep up with the moisture content in your soil beds or in your garden beds. So whether it's a garden in the ground, if it's a raised bed, or if it's a container, all the soil is going to dry out in different areas of your lawn or patio.
Okay.
So you really want to make sure you're kind of keeping tabs on the moisture content there. And then support. So if you're growing indeterminate tomatoes, for example, make sure you have, whether it's your bamboo poles or your tomato cages, in nice and early so they don't end up getting damaged along the way.
Always amazing advice. This is our last garden guide of the season for now, but we'll see you again in the fall.
You sure will.
Have a great
Yes,
summer.
you too. Happy summer, everyone.